For anyone grinding to build a business from scratch, the most paralyzing obstacle isn't a lack of hustle. It is the suffocating fog of operational noise that keeps you trapped in the trenches of your own creation. You find yourself personally managing every moving part, ranging from core infrastructure to the immediate stress of a customer's rejected order. In this state, it is almost impossible to step back and see the structural shifts that determine if you will still be standing in 3 years. This constant firefighting creates a dangerous reactive trap where your limited energy is bled dry by the daily grind. Without a clear and disciplined way to filter this chaos, your most valuable resources are wasted. Your time and focus go toward tasks that never lead to true market dominance, leaving you vulnerable to a system that does not care whether you are ready. Strategic blindness eventually sets in when you cannot distinguish between basic skills and a true core advantage. Most businesses fail because they mistake the bare minimum requirements of their trade for a unique strength. They remain replaceable vendors in a market that rewards only those who can outrun the pack. The primary consequence of this noise is strategic blindness, a condition where a founder cannot distinguish between basic skills and a true core advantage. Most businesses fail because they mistake the bare minimum requirements of their trade for a unique strength. Essential tasks such as maintaining core infrastructure or managing immediate customer orders do not actually protect a business from rivals circling the same districts. To bridge this gap, we utilize a structured diagnostic designed to provide the surgical precision needed to identify that difference. This diagnostic uses the core principles of competing for the future to ensure you stop reacting to your rivals and start shaping your own market path. Instead, you will start out thinking about their entire operational logic. You will learn to identify the surgical extraction of your value proposition. This ensures that your strengths are embedded in how the business thinks, decides, and operates, rather than just mimicry. This journey is specifically designed to solve the problem of staying relevant through a unique, narrative-driven diagnostic process that mirrors real-world fieldwork. Through a detailed case study, you will observe how leaders navigate the same high-pressure corridors you face. The process begins with an intensive phase of immersive research and data-driven grounding. This phase allows you to map the hidden structures of your market before moving toward a final 10-step methodology to find an unmistakable true north. The narrative acts as a strategic laboratory. It shows you exactly how to translate shifting rules and complex market signals into a coordinated, industrial grid. This provides the clarity to see that core competencies are not just skills you have. Instead, they are deeply developed, organization-wide strengths. These advantages remain out of reach for competitors because they are built through live operational friction rather than static theoretical planning. By the end of this immersive week, you will have moved from a transactional mindset to a visionary one. You will be capable of tracking signals while the ground moves under you. One of the most immediate benefits of this tool is the drastic reduction of cognitive load for both you and your customer. In a world where everyone is overworked, your clients are hunting for partners who provide engineered stability rather than more complex problems for them to manage. This journey is specifically designed to solve the problem of staying relevant through a unique narrative-driven diagnostic process that mirrors real-world fieldwork. To anchor these principles in reality, we follow a narrative set within the high-stakes environment of an emerging Nigerian market where volatility is the baseline and operational precision is a survival requirement. Through a detailed case study of SwiftClean, you will track the path of Keen, a consultant performing an immersive field study, and Tunde, a founder navigating high-pressure corridors. You will observe how Tunde recognizes that in a city where delays create openings for rivals, his clients are not just buying a basic service, they are buying the removal of chaos and the restoration of predictability to their daily lives. By working through these principles, you will learn to map the physical and practical choke points of your business to understand how they dictate your operational timing. This foresight allows you to identify and build the core competencies that transform your business from a replaceable vendor into a dominant market leader. By the end of this immersive process, you will move beyond basic skills to develop deeply embedded, organization-wide strengths that competitors simply cannot duplicate. You will learn to deliver certainty faster than doubt, anchoring your unique standards into a defensible posture that the future cannot disrupt. Furthermore, this diagnostic addresses the growing threat of systemic gatekeeping that is quietly narrowing who is allowed to compete for the most valuable and large-scale contracts. The current landscape is shifting. Unless you can prove your reliability through clear and verifiable operating habits, you will be shut out of growth opportunities before you even realize the rules have moved. This process forces you to discover the deeply embedded strengths that remain out of reach for rivals, as they are built through live operational friction rather than static theoretical planning. This tool guides you in building defensible operations that translate these internal strengths into the continuous proof of stability that modern clients and partners demand. By uncovering and then strengthening these core competencies, you ensure that your unique advantages are embedded in how your team thinks and operates, rather than just in what it does. By establishing these high standards now, you ensure your business is already prepared for new industry requirements, allowing you to remain the only logical choice while others are disqualified by their own lack of discipline. Ultimately, this is a call to arms for any founder determined to lead their field rather than merely participate in its erosion. It provides a strategic blueprint that links the future you intend to intercept with the specific capabilities you must begin building. As you witness the unfolding narrative of Tunde and Kine aligning on the same battlefield, one with instinct and one with structure, you will see how to build a future that competitors only notice after it is too late. By the end of this immersive process, you will produce a single, cohesive vision statement that integrates your competencies, your market role, and your unique standards into a dominant posture. You will no longer be an operator reacting to a chaotic present. You will be a leader who has intentionally designed a core advantage that the future cannot disrupt. This is your opportunity to claim the competitive uniqueness that defines your company in the minds of your customers, moving from a transaction-based vendor to an indispensable piece of market infrastructure. Immersive fieldwork and narrative research. The next stage of this diagnostic shifts from theory into active discovery. You will be guided by a serial narrative set in the volatile environment of an emerging market. This is not a passive listening exercise. It is a strategic laboratory designed to mirror the friction of real-world operations. Your instructions. At the start of each chapter, you will listen to an audio production of the narrative. You must pay close attention to how the characters identify structural bottlenecks and extract core competencies under pressure. Use the SwiftClean case study as your operational guide, as it illustrates exactly how to translate the chaos of the narrative into the specific data points required for your own business. At the conclusion of each chapter, you are required to perform specific fieldwork. You will answer the research question posed at the end of each chapter of the narrative, using the narrative's logic to uncover the shifting customer wants, technological opportunities, lifestyle shifts, changing work patterns, regulatory thresholds, and geopolitical conditions that define your market. By conducting this field research, you will uncover the answer to the question being posed at the end of each chapter of the narrative, allowing you to eventually synthesize a cohesive vision statement that integrates your internal competencies and unique standards into a dominant posture. Do not move to the next chapter until you have fully interrogated your market against the question posed at the end of each chapter of the narrative. This is where you stop being a vendor and start identifying and building your core advantage,